Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emily and I'm a self-employed mama of 4. My husband and I are on a journey to become debt-free using a zero-based budget and the cash stuffing method because our biggest goal is to invest wisely and give generously. So if you're interested in learning more, stay tuned. Well, hey you guys, I'm so excited to be hanging out with you. In this video, I'm going to update my setup for 2024. I spent some time and just kind of like went through all of my sinking funds and my envelopes and some of the savings challenges that we're doing. Just made some adjustments to what I want to focus on in 2024. So I have a couple of really fun videos coming up for you guys. So this video is going to be me just updating and switching out some envelopes. I actually have a new binder that I'm going to be starting, well, a couple new binders. And we're also going to switch out my wallet because I'm in the mood for just change. I love a new year. I love the way that it feels like it's a fresh start and just a time to reflect on what went well in the last year and what I want to improve in the next year and just really focus on. So yeah, that's going to be kind of what this video is about. I'm going to kind of talk about some things that are going to be in my next video, which is going to be more of a sit down and planning on paper type of video. So make sure you stay tuned for that because I have some new items coming to the shop that are going to help you plan your 2024. And so in this video though, we're going to just do cash envelopes and wallets and all of that fun stuff. So some of the new envelopes that I'm adding to my setup, I'm not adding a ton, but I guess it looks like a lot. I counted it. I have like 40 something envelopes. So to all the people who always like apologize when you order like 40 to 60 cash envelopes when my custom envelope listing is open, like I totally get it because I'm the same way. I like to just have a spot for everything and just make sure that everything is planned for. So, okay, let's just start. I'm going to kind of organize these. So first things first, I'm starting a new binder. So I'm going to go through, I've done my cash planning for the first week of January, and it includes the new envelopes and the new binder. I'm going to use a Sugar Plum Sophie, and this one is imperfect. I'm not even sure if you'd be able to see this, but there's like a bump back here, and I don't know what it is. So this is like an imperfect. There's a little bit of loose stitching. Again, I can just trim that off, no problem. But sometimes I look at these and I'm like, what's wrong with it? Because sometimes, Steph and I are both doing quality checks, so I'm like, maybe she saw something I didn't see. But anyway, we're using this binder nonetheless because it is imperfect, and I actually did not keep one for myself like I normally do. So this binder, I'm going to show you what my binders are going to be. Sorry, this is kind of a mess. I didn't really plan ahead. I just clicked record and started. So these are staying the same, these three. So we're gonna have a high priority, low priority, and then holiday sinking funds. And the binder that I'm adding is actually gonna be a kid binder. So this binder is gonna be for the kids. So I'm just gonna set this one here. But I'm adding to my personal holiday binder. We're gonna do Father's Day and Mother's Day, just so that my husband and I can plan ahead for gifts for each other, gifts for our moms, things like that. And then I'm combining seasons. So I decided to combine seasons. And then a lot of these are for the kid binder. So we've got kids clothing, and I wanted to do a separate envelope for kids clothing just because I feel like we spend money out of that envelope more often, but kids clothing, I guess depending on where you shop, is not quite as expensive as adult clothing can be. I can buy my girls a pair of $5 leggings, but my leggings are $26. So I just wanted to kind of keep that money separate. So we're gonna have kids clothing, and then Rowan is starting gymnastics. So I made a gymnastics envelope. The hockey envelope is also going to get moved into the kid binder. And then each child is going to get their own envelope with their name on it. And then I do have a kids miscellaneous. I'm noticing I have like something, it came off. And then a kids miscellaneous envelope. And then health is going to be added to high priority. But these are the only new ones that I made. So I'm going to be taking a few out of here and simplifying. But yeah, I just kind of went through all of my binders one by one and just was kind of like looking at what was working and what wasn't working. And I'll kind of talk about that as I go. Let me look here what order I have these in. So first I have kids clothing. And then I will be moving back to school in here. So let's see, where do I have back to school? I think I have that. I think I have that in low priority. I think it's in the back. Yes. So we're going to move back to school into the kids binder. And then hockey. I have birthday parties too, but I do think birthday parties is in here, yeah. Because birthday parties is like for our kids' birthday parties. Chris and I guess with the exception of Chris's surprise party bus last year, I don't really do birthday parties for the adults. So I'm moving that into the kids envelope, or the kids binder. And then hockey. We're gonna grab hockey out of here because Rowan will also start hockey pretty soon. Gosh, she's gonna be busy for a 5-year-old. She's been begging me to put her in gymnastics for so long. It's like an hour once a week. Then she's also gonna do hockey once a week. And then for Christmas, her grandma gave her swimming lessons. So she's gonna do that once a week. I'm like, this girl is gonna be so tired. And I'm usually like, not really against kids being in a lot of activities, but like maybe a little bit. Like I like my kids to just like be kids. So, oh well, it's only for a couple months. We'll see how she does. But so kids miscellaneous is gonna go last. And then we're gonna do gymnastics. And then each kid has their own envelope. So I'm gonna just do them in order of age. So Liam, Eli, Rowan, and Bristol. So, and then make sure you catch my cash stuffing video because I will cash stuff these and I'll kind of explain a little bit more. Oh, I wonder if this was the problem. Do you see that wrinkle right here? I bet that's why this one's imperfect. A few of my other binders are imperfect too. I usually grab imperfect ones because I'd rather have you guys have the perfect ones. So if you ever see wrinkles in my binders, that's not how they are. These are just like oopsie binders kind of. But okay, so added a new binder, which is exciting. So next let's put our health envelope in our high priority. I'm just gonna kind of look through here too and see if there's anything I'm taking out. So groceries and clothing, beauty, households. So baby needs is gonna come out. We're gonna reallocate this. Pet care, self-care, I'm moving into low priority. I know that one has bounced around a lot. Date night is also going to go into low priority. So I kind of went back to what I used to do where my high priority are things that we like have to pay for, like things to take care of ourselves, take care of the house, take care of the vehicles. It's not that they're more or less important to us. It's just they're more of a responsibility that we need to make sure we're taking care of. So vehicle maintenance, and then where did I put seasonal lawn care? I'm gonna keep, I have that in low priority, but I think I might keep that in high priority. This is, I mean, an envelope that depending on like the week or our budget, I would skip this envelope before I would skip envelopes in low priority, but this one feels like more of a responsibility. So I'm gonna leave that one in there. Copays stays, medical stays, health. Health is gonna go right here. This is gonna be for, like I do a lot of like natural remedies and stuff at home for like illness and immune support. So I just wanted to add that in there. And then I'll also talk about this when we go through like my like goal planning or financial planning and goal setting video. I'm going to be focused more on my health this year. So yeah, we'll talk more about that later. Hockey rink is getting moved to low priority. And we got tax prep and miscellaneous. So this will be our high priority is what I call it, but like our responsibilities binder. Okay, so then I'm actually gonna leave this here for now and let's do this one. So all of these are staying the same. Mother's Day and Father's Day is in between Easter and 4th of July. So I think it's Mother's Day and then Father's Day. I think Mother's Day is in May and Father's Day is usually in June. I don't know. You guys will correct me in the comments if I'm wrong. I also, just for reference, if you do custom envelopes, which that listing will probably open up at some point in January. I'm not 100% sure when, but I'm with this font, I'm not able to do special characters, like even apostrophes. So I know there's supposed to be an apostrophe, but I can't do it. If I do it, it's like huge and bold and it's kind of weird. So yeah, that's why that's like that. So just know that I have it in the instructions not to put special characters, but if you want special characters in your envelopes, I would recommend doing the classic font because I can do like any special character and it turns out beautifully. Okay, Halloween, Thanksgiving, Black Fridays, all of these are staying. So this is where I just like, this money accumulates. I guess I always feel like when you don't have the money set aside is when you need it. And then when you have it set aside, you don't end up spending it. So I'm going to keep these envelopes in case I decide to go back to stuffing them like this, because I don't know, I might. But we're going to try just having one envelope. And I feel like this one envelope is going to be like very, very fully funded. We'll count up and see how much we have total in here, but it's kind of a lot. So okay. So 100, 200, 253, 350, 370, 390, 410, 430, 450, 470, 75, 80, 85, 90, 95. So almost $500. So I would say this is pretty fully funded. Maybe I'll do $5 more in this envelope for 500, and then we can do like a placeholder or a fully funded thing in here, something like that. But I feel like summer is when we spend the most money, so I'm glad it's in there, but I don't feel like I need to keep stuffing it right now. But this just really thinned, I mean, besides this one envelope, this really thinned that out quite a bit, which is always my goal. So got those new envelopes put in there, and then these are gonna go in here. I feel like, yeah, this doesn't have too many envelopes. Okay, so then for low priority, a lot of these are staying the same. Eating out, drinks, me and Chris's spending money. So I'm taking this envelope out and I'm gonna reallocate this money into here. So I'm gonna do this during my cash stuffing video, so make sure you catch that video so you can kind of see how I am planning to split that up. So then this is where I'm gonna put self-care and date night. Self-care can be for both Chris and I. People are always like, where's Chris's envelope for his fun stuff? Well, he can use money out of here. He just doesn't. Family fun. And then we've got Antonio, gifts, home, freeze dryer. I'm so excited to start stuffing that one. Organizing, home reno, memberships. I feel like memberships, I might actually move this one to high priority. I feel like that makes more sense. And then, yeah, we'll put hockey rink right here. There, that's perfect. I feel like, I mean, again, I don't even know that using the terms high priority and low priority is like correct anymore with the way that I'm stuffing these, but I'm gonna move miscellaneous to low priority just so we don't have too many envelopes in this one. I literally told you guys I did not plan ahead for any of this. I just like hit record. So, I mean, this is real life though. This is like probably what you guys look like too, doing this kind of thing. It's like, well, actually I changed my mind. What I wanted to do is no longer what I want to do. So my cash stuffing might be a little dicey because I just moved stuff around. So we'll figure it out though. Okay, so that's my binder setup. I'm obsessed with this color scheme. And yeah, I'm gonna tell you guys, I've got more colors coming in. Like they just finished up in production. Flyleafs are done, so they should be here, I don't know, in a couple weeks probably. I mean, they're done. I don't know if they've like packaged them up, but she just emailed me and told me they were done. So yay for that. All right, so the next binder that I'm gonna set up is going to be for my savings challenges, and I know it's the same color. I have, like I said, more colors of the Sophies coming in, like new colors. that I'm really excited about. So once those come in, I will change this one out to be a new color. I haven't talked a ton about this because it's just kind of been like a bit of a mess, I guess, but I'll do a video on it someday about our whole debt journey and just like the roller coaster that it's been. And yeah, I mean, I think it's like that for a lot of people, but we will be debt free by the new year. And so, or shortly after the new year, it just depends when everything clears. But that being said, you guys know that we are following Dave Ramsey's baby steps. And so that means that baby step 1 has been done. Obviously, we have $1,000. We actually have a lot more than that, but we have our emergency fund. We are going to be debt free, which is baby step 2, everything but the house. And then baby step 3 is to save up 3 to 6 months of expenses. And so we already have a jump start on that, but I want to really focus on going crazy with that specific baby step so that we can move on to like the baby steps after that. So starting in 2024, we're going to be super focused on savings challenges and just getting that emergency fund, that 3 to 6 month emergency fund built up. Technically, we would like to have 6 months saved up. I need to kind of figure out what that number is, but since January is close, I want to really start like focusing on that and just going hard on savings challenges and then like figure all that the rest out later, like all the details. But yeah, so what we're gonna start with, the first savings challenge we're gonna do is the 10K monthly savings challenge. You guys know I've had these in my shop for a while and I've never done it before because we are so focused on paying off our debt. But now that our debt is gonna be paid off, we are gonna be able to do this savings challenge. I'm really excited. So when I do my cash stuffing video, we will be stuffing this savings challenge for the very first time. And yeah, I'm gonna get to see why you guys love it so much because everyone's always asking me when this is gonna restock. So excited for that. Okay, so the last thing I wanna do is switch out my wallet. And I'm gonna go with the nude, I think, this time. You guys know I had the black for a while when I had my sample and I loved it, but I'm gonna go with nude because I want to use the flyleaf too. Okay. So yeah, I'm just gonna, this is a little bit of a mess in here, I'm not gonna lie. I've got like cash and receipts and stuff back here, which I'm gonna put my receipts back. I think this goes in groceries because I forgot about travel. I did stop and get some things. I decided to make chili last night and we needed a few ingredients that we didn't have at home. So I stopped and got like an onion and like tomato paste. It was like 2 things, but okay. So let's, I just like to break my stuff in a little bit so that it lays flat. There we go. Like this. Travel we need to put back in, I believe, I don't know, we'll pick one, whatever one, probably low priority. So for my wallet envelopes, I'm keeping these the same because they've worked really well for me. So I have miscellaneous, kindness, nails, kids, drinks, eating out. I do think I'm going to put mine back as like the second envelope because I do like having groceries in the front. All right, so all the envelopes, and then this is like got a bunch of change in it, but and that beige, it matches really nicely with this wallet. You know what, I'm just gonna take my change out now because I didn't bring my coin container here for my cash stuffing video, so we'll just do it now. Perfect. There, now that lays flat a little more so you guys can see it. But yeah, I think that looks really nice. You have to comment below. I know a lot of people that got this wallet also got the beige flyleaf. So, and I saw a lot of you guys are like posting photos because you've gotten your wallets in the mail, and I love that you guys are using the pen loop because the pen loop was really important to me. So, okay, and then the last thing I need to do is get these cards switched over. So, perfect. Okay. It's nice because there's a lot more space for cards. I love the Chic wallet because it is really minimal, but I do like having something that's just a tad bit more functional. Just as far as like, I could even put these in here if I wanted to, but I think I'm gonna leave them in there. I do like that I have an extra zipper pouch, whether I want to use it for coins or something else. Like I might even like put a few of these cards in here since I have the fly leaf for my change, but and then I can maybe just like stick my receipts right in here. That's one thing with the Chic wallet. Whenever I open it, like my receipts are always like, what's up? And they like fly at me. I'm like, oh, hi. Perfect. So I've had questions about how many envelopes you can fit in here. So I've got the fly leaf, which probably accounts for like 5 envelopes, but 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I have 8, but you could probably fit like 10 to 12 envelopes without the fly leaf. If you have the fly leaf, probably like maybe 8 to 10, I guess. But yeah, so I'm loving the beige, or well, I guess it's nude is what I call it. It's definitely more, I don't know. I feel like it's more nude because it's kind of light. So I don't know if it looks like that in the camera or not, but I don't have very great lighting today, so it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna put travel in our low priority binder here, right? Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. I mean, we don't stuff that one a whole lot. Perfect. And then for now, when I do my cash stuffing video, I am going to go through and count all this money that I saved from these challenges. And I think I'll probably do this again this year just because it's really fun to like put away all of my leftover money from my wallet every week. So I'll likely do this again, just in case you guys are wondering. And I am discontinuing the Lizzie collection, but I have a couple other surprises up my sleeve for you guys that you're gonna love. So I'll probably switch this out of the Lizzie as soon as those surprises come in, wink wink. So stay tuned for that. So I am gonna show you guys what I will be doing off camera, just because I don't know. I mean, I'll share my numbers with you, but like actually writing and planning, I'm gonna do off camera so I can actually concentrate. But these are going to be a part of my 2024 financial planning and goal setting insert bundle. So the physical bundle won't be coming to the shop until sometime in January, probably like the 2nd or 3rd week in January, but the digital download will be available when the shop reopens on January 2nd. So you'll be able to print them at home. But these are some of the pages from that insert bundle. And so I'm going to be using these to plan my sinking funds for 2024. So like there's like 10 sinking fund categories like per page, and they're printed front and back. So you write the category, the date you started the sinking fund, what your goal amount is or what you would consider to be fully funded, the goal date, so like when do you want to have it fully funded by, and then how much per paycheck you're going to put in there. So for Chris and I, we pay ourselves once a month because we're both self-employed, but I cash stuff weekly just to stay on top of things. So I would put like how much I'm going to put into that sinking fund weekly so that I can hit the goal. So I'll share these when I do my like goal setting video, like the numbers that I personally am going to be using. But anyway, I think that just about wraps up this video. I personally am just so excited for 2024 and all of the goals that Chris and I have set together to just continue to get closer and closer to our ultimate goal, which is to buy land, build our dream house, and just enjoy a more simple life. So that is ultimately our goal, but you can't do that without money and making wise financial decisions. And so we're over here just doing our best, and I'm excited for 2024. I hope you guys are too. And drop in the comments, what changes are you making to your cash stuffing setup this year? I want to know. Maybe I'll get some good ideas from you guys. This is just what I came up with, but you guys always come up with some really good stuff. So if you're making changes this year, drop them in the comments because I'm curious. So you guys, thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope my video blessed you in some way, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one.